Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Gen V. This is Season 1, Episode 3. Hashtag Think Brink. I have no idea what that means. No idea what I'm in for. But the series has been incredible. It's picked right up where the boys left off. Excellent stuff. Can't wait to check it out.
Yes, it's been a lot of fun, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see what Jordan has to think of Marie totally stiffing her on giving her any credit for fighting Golden Boy.
Yeah, definitely an interesting turn for Marie last episode that I don't think any of us were ready for. So, but that's this whole universe, this unexpected turn. So I'm excited for this one.
These Ricolas burn, man. I'm excited for Gen 3, Gen V, Episode 3. Let's go! Are we diving right in? No preview?
It looks like it. Shoelaces,
Bras, knives,
pens,
belt,
phones,
pens,
fire. Obviously fire, huh?
Yeah, anything could be a weapon.
There you go. Jeez.
I'm here.
Did you know about this Compound V stuff?
No.
How can Mom and Dad do that to us?
They thought they were giving us powers.
Well, I got a lot more than powers. I got a broken brain!
I got news for you. Drug or no drug, you'd still be weird as fuck. What matters is I'm your brother, and I love you.
Okay, whoa.
Oh! Literally right up. Oh, wow.
Mouth.
Sam.
Oh. Didn't really do anything to him, did it?
Go to sleep.
Jeez, fuck, you okay? You wouldn't wake up. I
Wow.
wasn't sure
How long
whether
was
to
I
call
out?
the ambulance or the 911. I just...
Andre, I'm fine. Can you go get my pills from over there? The blue ones on the left.
Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Which ones?
Could have given yourself a fucking aneurysm.
Thank you, Kate, for having the brilliant idea to ping my phone and then save me from my stone cold idiocy.
It's a good rewrite.
Who were they?
I found something.
Holy shit, that's Sam. Luke was telling the truth.
And that first night, Sam was trying to escape. Maria and I stopped him.
So what are we gonna do?
For now, nothing.
No, Luke's brother is being tortured in this, whatever it is. No, Sam needs to get out, and we need to get him out now.
How?
We can use our fucking powers.
I could make you stop.
So make me stop. You're not going to.
I can't lose you too.
We getting a Shane and Lori?
Oh.
Holy shit!
Whoa. Wasn't
Well, she
expecting
got over
that.
Golden Boy pretty quick.
That didn't
Shane,
take
this
long.
is like Shane and Rick Grimes right here.
Oh.
Well,
I
one's
thought he
gone.
was gone.
Trauma can have its effects on everybody differently.
Well, that's
Wow, I mean, I'm just saying. That was a
That's-
little quick.
quite the emotional response then.
Well, you know.
Look at the little outfits.
By the way, just not judging. I'm just kind of shocked.
We
Kind
don't
of.
judge here at Bad Medicine.
No, unless you're Scott Gimple.
Oh, she went way small.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah, how do you even
She was like,
Every time. Eat to get big and to get small, you. I've been fighting off ants all night, so. Okay, I've been through this Lifetime movie before, so I'll just play the trailer. No, it's not an eating disorder. It's how I get small. I'm fine.
You were so tiny you could barely move.
Talk to someone, get help.
Okay, and you cut yourself.
That's my power. Thank you.
Well, that's her power, too.
But I've been pitied by half the school today, so if you don't mind.
I'm not pitying you.
Okay, Marie, we don't have to do this. We could just focus on classes like you said. We can just be roommates, okay?
If anybody needs a good friend, it's Emma.
I was thinking a red and blue ribbon. Patriotic, strong.
Okay, red and blue are for congenital heart defects and Noonan syndrome.
Is anyone using purple and orange?
Lupus. Fucking work with me, Janet.
How do you not know this?
Yeah.
My daughter loved these.
You have a daughter?
I did tell you after that interview last night. I'm so proud of you, Marie. When that bottle blonde ambushed you with that shit about your sister. It was on purpose, by the way. Who knows if it was even true?
What?
Because it's better ratings if you cry on camera.
Oh, she's planting doubt in her head that it's true.
I want you to come with me to this Brink fundraiser tonight.
I wouldn't know what to do. I've never been.
You just smile.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Just somebody else trying to use her.
She was kind of looking.
Still don't
She was
trust
kind of
Yep.
looking at the pancakes too.
But note the tremble to the voice. Harder than it looks. Girl's a natural.
Unsanitary blood powers that, mark my words, are a lawsuit waiting to happen. Most important moment of your career.
I'm sorry.
You know what's going through my head when you didn't show?
I slept with my alarm and I let you down.
It's not about me. It's about your future and you caring about your future. I can't be the only one who gives a damn.
No, you're not.
You're coming with me to the fundraiser tonight. And you're going to butter the ass of every trustee with your tongue.
With your tongue.
If I could do something heroic, like actually help people, that would be good, right?
Homelander.
Emma!
Free Homelander?
Oh, wait up. Can you just hold on a second? Look, I'm trying to. Your eating disorder is your truth, and
It's not. It's how I get small.
I had no right to co-opt your story. Okay, I apologize.
I don't trust this.
Nope.
Nuh-uh.
Nope.
Well, don't.
And right there's why.
That's the whole point.
Yep.
I want everyone to know how sorry I am.
For the views.
Wow.
Oh.
I've been looking all over for you. Tickets must have cost a fortune.
How's your eating? You are on your own now. You need to be careful about your calorie intake, okay? Are you keeping your food log?
Yes, Mom, I am completely balanced.
Okay, I'm just gonna check your height. I have a measuring tape here.
Mom, do not measure me. Sorry.
I saw that skinny bitch's YouTube on you. Well, she was fired from Fatal Seduction because apparently her acting's for shit, if that helps.
It doesn't. Wait, she was?
Yes.
I just want to curl up and die. I mean, everyone just stared at me.
When your father left me for that barbuted child, or when I was fired from the Vought Shopping Network, did I curl up and die?
The Vought Shopping Network? That's awesome.
What do I always say?
Oh, pee after sex?
Well, there's that.
Oh boy, what's going on here?
Kate, I haven't seen you since. Wanted to say I'm sorry.
Thank God you single-handedly stopped that monster's murderous frenzy.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
You didn't know, Luke.
I really am sorry.
That was genuine, but she can't reveal her plan either.
No.
This can't be real.
I'm so sorry.
It doesn't make sense. He would have never killed himself. We could have stopped him.
There's nothing you could have done.
Man, they had everyone thinking that.
Tell me to feel better. I don't want to feel like this.
This is something you just have to go through. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't run from it.
Yeah, allow it to process.
I mean, even though it's not true, for him to get over it.
Yeah, so 3 years ago, so then I wonder
That's
when
big of her, though, not to use her powers to.
Yeah. So I wonder when she found out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just a second.
Who's that?
Fuck off. It's my parents.
Perfect.
Nice way to get over.
To her parents not know that.
Surprised is a word that I'd use, yeah.
He thought you were such an upstanding young man.
Brought you some Whataburger. Deep calamari poppers.
Deep
calamari poppers. Oh no.
You know, in a way, this is a good power move for the public, for her, while she's trying to get all the information.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like the Starlight treatment a little bit.
Yeah.
Your folks must be so proud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
My dad's always bragging to the guys at his pickup game. I hope I can meet your parents soon.
For sure.
Pretend I don't know your age. You did great out there.
Lying about my family felt pretty shitty.
These people don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
And you don't want to say it.
Look at those earrings.
Oh, getting the death stare.
Keep doing what you're doing. You could be the first top-ranked freshman in history. This is Courtney Fortney.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
She is a senior
every
producer
time.
at Vought. She wants to talk to you about maybe starring in her next reality TV show.
Little cricket. Fun.
Wholesome. Sunshine.
Going right back to
But
it.
no one knew about the tragic underbelly. Oh, it's a complete and total rebrand, right? So Little Cricket's dead, R.I.P. Now it's Meet Emma. She's battling her own sort of internal supervillains, from the body image stuff, the eating disorder.
The eating disorder.
Yes. And, society's cruel notion of female perfection, right? A little sick of Vought's glossy bullshit. I want fucking emotion.
Yeah, it's a starting off point. We can develop it, honey.
I like you, Jordan. I just wish I liked your numbers. Q rating, name recognition, social trending, all down.
Well, Brink always said those aren't the numbers that matter.
Paul, my wife Kayla.
Nice to meet you.
Kyle Vogler, you have a fine kid. A real go-getter. He was a holy terror as a boy.
Pretty dress. Thanks. How do you pee in it?
I mean, it makes sense. You know, how big that thing was.
Anybody in
On the
the,
water or something?
anybody in the comments ever have to do that, or?
I'm really sorry, Emma, for everything. I don't want to just be roommates. And I don't pity you, like, at all. I wish I was like you. You're fucking badass. And I'd really like us to be
Oh, there we go.
All right.
friends.
No better time and place.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pee like this.
Let it happen.
What a moment.
Oh, wholesome. Wholesome for the whole family.
Jordan and Ruby, they're gonna be husband and wife.
Well, Daddy, we used to try on prom dresses together in high school, so maybe we can be wife and wife.
Oh.
You got a great kid here. Just gonna let you catch up.
Yeah.
Wow, is he not supposed to do that in front of them?
Well, they all must know of Jordan's power.
Like, maybe it doesn't have to be like a cautionary tale or I mean, like, why can't it be like inspirational? I mean, not like Queen Maeve, but I mean, like Queen Maeve, you know?
Well, baby, you're not like.
Oh.
You gotta work with what you got.
I mean, it's exploiting me.
I think that this could help you.
It's like worse than Starlight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she taught me how to do it. How to stick my fingers down my throat. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, all right. Way to go, Emma.
Yes. Oh, the Vought lady.
I gotta hit the bathroom. All that champagne.
Oh, you come right back.
Of course.
Just
Hey,
Come right back.
Should we talk about our intercourse situation?
Well, sorry.
Just
Yes.
Not now.
Not now.
Later. But yeah.
Okay. Intercourse.
I mean,
it's not bad.
I'm Andre. You're Cricket, right?
Emma.
You know, tell you the truth, I wanted to talk to you.
You want to talk to me?
Not an easy drive, FYI. Dr. Cohn says we gotta meet you halfway.
Paul, not here.
Point is, we're trying.
I'm not a boy, Dad. Not all the time. And I'm sorry that you hate that.
You're my firstborn son. The day you were born was the best day of my life. I thought we were giving you a gift with Compound V.
You did give me a gift.
I get a lot of kids don't have a choice, but you do. Sometimes I think you change into a girl just to spite me.
Stop. The kid addicted to their PlayStation goes to Olive Garden just for the breadsticks, who binges Property Brothers. I've never changed, Dad. I've always just been me.
Well, and the thing is both versions of Jordan has different set of
Different
skills.
powers,
So,
so
that's what's even better. It's like two superheroes in one.
Like, what the fuck? What are they doing down there? I mean, fuck, could they do that to us?
All I got is this and find out where they have Luke's brother. I can't do it without getting busted.
That's why I
so
said
can.
recruitment trip.
Yep.
Totally in, dude.
And you are not even on the crime fighting track. Forget I said anything.
Yes.
Chris, your GPS tag's connected to my phone. Remember, just recon, no tiny action hero shit. I think this is where they're keeping him, but if you see anything shady, just bail. Northwest Wing 4.
Get it. Got it. Good.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just still stoned.
I was going to say.
Is Is this good that she's doing this stoned?
Well, yeah. Well, probably not. But in a way, think about it now. It gives her a purpose, which she hasn't had.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I thought, when he was sitting next to her. Now she can be like,
forget
it's not
everything
just a
and go.
novelty.
Yep.
She's like part of something.
There he is.
And look at there.
Oh. Yeah, he's been doing work.
See little dust particles? That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Are you real?
Yeah, I suppose, he's...
Oh, boy, she's going to have to
Says
talk
his
her
brain
out of
don't
this.
work.
Was not just a tragedy.
Where'd you go? I was getting some air.
In darkness, stars can truly shine. Like Marie Moreau, the guardian of Godolkin.
They went with Guardian of Godolkin.
Vodka, the expensive shit you save for the big swinging dicks, and 2 glasses.
Full bottle. Oh, here we go.
Brink didn't just hone my skills. He sharpened my mind. He turned me into the curious, intelligent man I am today.
Intelligent man.
Rest in peace, bros.
Brink was like an uncle to my boy. And thanks to him, Andre's going all the way.
Just making it. Has to throw that in there first.
Why the fuck are you still down there?
Hell, where do you think you're going?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Did I do something to piss you off?
No.
Then what? Because all you're doing is fucking up. I have a different kid all
I'm
of a
trying
sudden.
to be a hero, Dad. I didn't sleep through my interview. There's some fucked up shit going on, and that's why Luke killed Brink. Because there's this underground hospital where they keep everybody, and then...
Don't say another fucking word about this. You're gonna get yourself killed.
Oh.
You know.
Drop it.
Hey, polarity.
Hey, Kevin.
Oh, turns it on.
That was great with the fear into, hey!
Yeah. Kevin.
Well, you're not real. You're a manifestation. But why would I imagine you? What's the name of the stuffed animal I loved more than anything when I was little?
I have no idea.
What's the name? Dip Top. How about Dip Top?
What's the name of my all-time favorite movie?
Well, you're a white guy, so Godfather, Star Wars, or Shawshank.
Waterworld.
Yeah.
Waterworld?
Doesn't get the credit it deserves.
You're real.
You do know this is the dumbest test ever, right?
You could get in big trouble.
Sort of scouting ahead to get you out of here.
He doesn't know about his brother.
No.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
No? You were literally almost in a dungeon.
Oh, it's not so bad. I started some new meds. I think it's better if I stay here.
Your brother sent me.
Oh, no.
Not
I-
good.
I know, she's...
Well, that was like her Hail Mary pass.
He wants to get you out, so.
I mean, I guess I could give you the codes to all the security doors. You don't think I pay attention, but I do.
You know the fucking codes?
Adine's whole job is raising money. After Golden Boy, the donations were going down the toilet. That smile of yours and their wallets just cracked right open.
And she just realized she's being used.
Yep.
I'm glad I could be useful to you.
Boom.
Oh,
So useful. You're fantastic.
oh, Jesus. Then she just throws it right back
Yep.
at her, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she realized what she just did by doing that, and that's why
Yep.
she did the very useful.
Oh, took her pin off.
Brown noser, one-upper, mommy and daddy's perfect little hero.
Oh, she's going to snap on
boy.
her.
Yeah, well, that's definitely not me. Because my parents are dead. Because I killed them. I didn't know. I had powers. Until my first period. I couldn't control the blood, and it sliced through my mom's body. Dad came in, same deal. I'm the last person who thinks they're a hero. I fucking hate myself half the time. And I just spent the entire night being dragged around like a show pony, so I'm not in the mood for your shit.
We were camping. I was 9. My parents were setting up the tent. My little brother kept kicking at my shins. I grabbed him by the arm and I told him to go away and never come back.
Oh, no.
He just walked right into the woods. There was a search party. It went on for weeks. My mom never touched me again. Neither did my dad. I had no idea.
Because nobody knows anybody's story.
Yeah, not the truth anyway.
Your parents shot you up with a dangerous drug when you were a baby to make a buck off you. They did this. You didn't. They'll Don't spend a fucking minute crying over them.
Wow. Wow.
I killed my grandpa with my powers.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I know. I was just feeling left out.
Oh, they bonded, finally.
So I guess they'll come get the tray when you're done, and then I'll see you whenever.
Hope so. You want some?
Oh, can't. If I eat, I...
Like Alice in Wonderland.
Exactly. Yeah. Except with a lot more puking. Sorry, I don't... That's gross.
You're the furthest thing from gross. You're pretty.
Thanks.
Was she falling?
Well, she needed to hear that.
You've gotten closer to rescuing me than Luke ever did. Oh no.
What did you do?
It's about her roommate.
Emma?
I think she's stuck.
You promised.
They know you're here. As soon as they turn off the electricity, run.
What electricity?
She dropped the ship.
Yeah.
Remember, they had the security camera on, so they were looking at...
Yeah, he was talking to somebody.
Oh,
What's
she's
she gonna
do something
do?
about it, though.
Whoa!
No.
Is she going in his ear?
Oh, yeah, probably.
No.
Oh! What?
That is just an awkward-looking...
Oh, all the way through she's gonna go. Yep. Oh, she climbed all the way through his ears.
Oh, my. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, that
What
was
an ender.
unique.
Unreal.
Can I get over there in time? Hide.
Come on, please.
And no credits.
Credits.
No, that was a great way to end it.
That was a good one.
Oh, wow.
What a banger. Well, there was episode 3, and it feels like so much more than that. I don't know about you guys, but this feels like we're on like episode 6 of like any other show, because much like The Boys, they just pack so much in every episode. I mean, where do you begin? I mean, for me, I want to start with Emma, because she's like the only character that we've had so far in The Boys universe that is, a pretty sympathetic character, but doesn't have like any kind of flaws or did something real shady or whatever. She's genuinely an innocent person from what we know, and it was good to see her here that she's brave and that she's doing something great, because she never really thought her powers had much of a use other than a party trick essentially. And the way that, hey, I guess that's probably her first deletion of somebody, crawling through the ear canal all the way to the other side. Just when you think you've seen everything from the creators of The Boys and Gen V, you see something like that. So as disgusting as it was good to see for Emma, except now she might be in some real trouble. But good to see her grow as a character and kind of find herself a little bit in there. We saw with Marie and the others, with Marie and Jordan, that they kind of put their differences aside a little bit. Andre spilled the beans to his dad, who clearly didn't like it and knew everything that was going on, so he's going to be in trouble. And they're, with this whole series of Gen V, they're picking up doing it the same way they did with The Boys. Multiple storylines going on, everybody getting their due of screen time so that you can follow their stories and still be invested in it. And I just think it's fantastic. This is going to be a wild ride for the next however many episodes it is to the finale. Yeah, 5, but just an outstanding job by everybody involved.
Yeah, like you said, all their different storylines, but yet they are still intertwining. I mean, we're seeing, how Maria was shown as a show pony, and we saw that it seems like Andre's dad wants this more for him than for himself than he wants for his own son, type thing.
Seems to be a theme.
It very much so. We've seen that numerous times. We got to see Emma's mom, that she isn't exactly Mother of the Year candidate worthy because of what she did, especially right at the end when she goes, she taught me how to do it. But then it was nice to see that her have kind of like her hero moment, even though she was still partially stoned through it. But she had a nice chat with Luke's brother, with Golden Boy's brother. And so I like that relationship. And his testing was way off to figure out if it was a hallucination.
Yeah.
And then the scene with Kate, Marie, and Jordan just going through their histories, and then finally Jordan at the end going, I offed my grandpa. No, you didn't. Yeah, I know, but I was feeling left out. And so then they got to have their nice little, laughing moment. And, it was really, deep what Kate was saying, just saying, forget your parents. They're the ones that did this to you. Don't feel sorry for yourself about that. But we kind of know that as bad as Marie feels about that, it's about what her sister has said about her, that she's a monster. So I think that's going to have to come to light for them to understand where she's coming from. And also, shout out to Patrick Schwarzenegger for that amazing scene he had where he's crying and he wanted to forget about it. I thought he did a great job of that scene, right down to the details of him being upset so much that he was everything was smashed in the room.
Guitar.
So that probably happens in those dorm rooms more than you think at a soup, college.
I don't know if we ever saw a movie with his dad that he did a crying scene ever. So maybe he's got Pops one-upped in the
Remember
range
when I took
department.
care of you last? I lied.
He cried in Twins.
Did he?
Yeah.
What kind of fan are you?
I don't recall that.
That's when he found out.
I think he did.
This episode was.
He don't know.
This episode was intense.
Well,
but
hold on.
that's
No, actually, yeah, because remember when they found the mom, Danny and Arnold were like in tears.
I don't remember.
How do you
Arnold
not
being in
remember?
tears?
We'll
Folks,
have
let
to
us
watch
know.
that.
Anyhow,
I thought he was in tears and
Back to some other stuff.
So yeah, I think it's like the more you learn about Vought, the more you feel like you just need a shower. Just gross and corrupt at every level. And it's one thing when you're watching The Boys, and it's this big tower and it's this corporation and whatever, and you learn that it's going down to the university level, right? And I'm guessing there's some other school before that, and then it goes down to the parents. And Kate brought up a really good point. Like, all the parents were allowing a very experimental drug to be used on their kids in hopes that they were going to get, everybody's going to be the next Homelander. And it's like, you don't know what sort of powers or problems they're going to have from it. Of course, we saw in, I think it was season 2 or season 3 of The Boys, where they went to the facility off site where they were keeping everybody, and some of these powers were just messed up. One of the interesting powers,
Expandable
gifts, whatever
appendages.
you wanted to say, we saw here again. But it's like, so it was interesting that Kate was like, don't feel bad about your parents, because Jazz, that's her real name, Marie has spent so much time like feeling bad about what happened to her parents. It doesn't seem like she's even taken 2 seconds to think like, why did my parents give this to me?
That's exactly what her facial expression
Why
said,
did they
too.
do this to me? And the other thing is, like, as a parent who gives it to their kids, which Kate's parents did as well, like, you don't know when the powers are going to manifest. So it's like, the least you could do as a parent is say, hey, you're different from other kids. So if something weird starts happening, just don't let it freak you out and be extra careful. But, Kate would have had no way of knowing. And I mean, how many, siblings, oh, get away from me, don't come back. Like, how many, kids have done stuff like that? So the fact that these parents were doing this to their kids, but then not even, informing them, is wild. And it really like shifts how you think about the parents of these kids, obviously. And
depending on the age, what is, let's say it happened at 7, what is a 7-year-old really going to retain out of that? You know what I mean?
And they don't even know.
Right,
they don't
right.
even know what power
Just
they're
if
getting
something,
to. That's
I'm just saying, like,
the
if
worst
something
part.
super weird happens, like, oh, if all of a sudden you find lightning coming out of your hands, don't be scared. Mommy and Daddy,
It's normal.
Gave you an experimental drug. Yeah. I mean, we saw that a little bit in The Boys with Starlight's mom, right? Like, wait, you gave this to me, and they didn't really dive into that a lot with anybody else other than Starlight's mom, from what I recall. But I thought that was a big part of it, kind of. And we got just a moment of connection, not only between Marie and Jordan and Kate, but also between Marie and Emma. So I think a lot of these younger people are realizing that they do have a lot of shared experiences, obviously very different things that they've gone through, but shared trauma, shared concerns. I mean, look, think about, if you are a teenager, I know you're going through it right now, but, we think about like all the crazy stuff that happened in college, and you're trying to find your way in the world, and, boys and girls and relationships. And it's usually a little bit of an awkward time with your parents because you're kind of independent, but they're still got to be parents. I mean, it's a wild time in life, and to then throw the powers in and to never know who's your friend or who's somebody who just wants to put you on video or who's some dean of the students who just wants to use you as a show pony to raise money. It's like there's so much going on here. We had a couple moments of comedy, of course, with Jordan in the beginning. That was interesting, just casually talking about the ratings during some party time. Interesting, the conversations we had between Emma and Sam, the Waterworld conversation. So they threw in, a few moments of levity as they normally do, but a lot of very serious tones in this episode. And I know these guys talked about it a little bit, especially Mason Quinn, but Emma's just real depth to her character. And like a lot of these poor kids, her mom is not the most upstanding citizen or parent.
She got fired from the Vought Shopping Network. I mean, what could be worse? I thought that was pretty good.
I feel like this series so far, we're 3 episodes in, I feel like they're almost brainwashing you to go out and buy some Vought product.
Right.
I mean,
It's everywhere.
It's almost like we should time it just to see how much, like, is it every 3 minutes they're kind of pitching a Vought product in some way, some form, right? Whether it be the A trainers or the whatever drinks, the translucent vodkas, all that stuff, right? So, it feels like a huge infomercial at the end of the day, even though it's all fiction. To Dave, to you guys' point about Emma, tons of depth with her character, and I feel like we're just getting some of the layers peeled back. It was good to see Sam and Emma have those kind of conversations, because Emma did need to hear that after I think we're still in the same week. So if we're not, just roll with me on that. Within the same time frame of everything that's been happening to her, I know she's been, her and Marie have kind of had that little bit of a kind of, let's just back off of each other kind of moment there earlier. But at the end of the day, I know Marie and Emma, they did the makeup in the bathroom, which was a unique way. With Kate, that was good to see her having those flashbacks, so we can kind of now connect the pieces for Luke and Sam, and especially to the moment where it looked like Luke got the bad news about losing Sam. So it was good to see that. But man, I'm telling you right now, that fast hookup, I know, emotional moment. I get it, Negan, and just emotional moment. I get it. But man, the characters right there. It's not. I'm not trying to judge, but it makes me hard. It makes it harder to trust them moving forward, because it's like, whoa, that was like Luke hasn't even been gone more than a week, and it's bam, kind of thing. But it makes for great storytelling, so I'm here for it. It reminds me of kind of like the whole Rick and Shane kind of thing. Season 1 a little bit. Obviously, Rick survived, Luke did not, so we're not getting that kind of playing out. But it does bring that back to me a little bit. Having the deep in. I feel like anytime he opens his mouth, it's like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
They've done a great job with him with that. That's great.
Setting up his character to be like, oh Jesus, what's this dude going to say? Kind of thing.
The turn they made with Kate's character, I thought, from the first episode to where she is now. I mean, they've shown her now as like a very caring and thoughtful person, where I didn't get that vibe from her in the first episode. She kind of reminded me of like Emma Roberts a little bit, and maybe because she kind of sort of looks like her a little bit, I kind of imagined her to kind of have that real like aggressive type character. And her arc in just 3 episodes has been really interesting.
Yeah, you thought she was going to give like the Mean Girls vibe.
Yeah. Came off the way. Let's not forget Indira here with that. Basically just saying, I'm going to use you.
Too much
and
champagne.
not even realizing,
I was just going to say too much champagne.
Yeah, not even realizing, saying I'm using you. Like, she kind of
just blew it.
That was interesting too, with how, and it was great that they had Marie be sharp and pick up on that right away, because like you said, Indira was saying that very casual, at least in my opinion, whereas some people would be like trying to navigate through that.
Yeah, and shout out to
that.
Well, I like that because I was going to piggyback off that with a shout out to Jazz. She's been doing a really good job in all these episodes in telling a great story with her facial expressions. We saw it in that moment when she realized she was being used. We saw it in the moment that you brought up, Oak, where Kate was telling her about her parents, like, hey, they did this to you. And Jazz is so good at just telling a little bit of a story with her facial expression where you're like, did she consider that? Is she thinking about it? Is she coming around to her way of thinking? So just a big shout out to her.
And I like how they keep showing more and more of the red in Kate's eyes.
Yes.
So that's something really telling too.
Yep.
And just the fact that her parents wouldn't touch her after they're the ones that gave her the compound V that made her do what she did.
Yeah, that was a pretty deep story too.
So
there.
I thought that was really well told that way too. That was like my mother wouldn't look at me or touch me or anything ever again. It's like,
give me the
you
car
did
keys.
this. Yeah. It's like you did this, and now I'm the bad person.
Yeah.
Yep. So man, almost halfway through, loving the show so far. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer, and Brinks, R.I.P. Broseph. And we'll catch you on the next one.
My son Andre.